Hey, what's happening to me? Help me! Help me!
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olu, and today I'm going to be watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 12. And the name of the episode is called Seeds. So yeah, let's get into the video. Marvel.
Completely blew the question on von Neumann's entropy, freaking thermodynamics.
Test is over, Callie. Just let it go.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. You probably aced it.
What you need is a little distraction.
Oh, is this like a college or something?
Sue yourself.
I think something bad is gonna happen in this in the water.
What are you waiting for?
Get out.
Come on, take it off!
Oh, the water's freezing. I said it.
Get out now!
Oh shit. Did it do that? I think it did. So you're telling me he didn't, no one noticed he was there? Oh shit. Shit. Wait. Did they know each other? Because the way I was like, is he gonna say something to him? Oh shoot! The way it looks at him, it felt like you did this. I thought I was gonna say something to him, but it just looked at him like they know something was going on between them both. Like they know each other. That's what I get from that.
Is this the device they found in the frozen pool? Correction, you instantly frozen indoor pool?
Seems like it was planted in the filter days before. Like someone was waiting for those specific cadets.
Well, as far as they can tell, the device uses a crystalline nucleation process she designed.
And a delivery mechanism he invented. That's why we're being asked to consult on the investigation.
So we're going to the academy.
Science and Technology Division.
Of course.
Well, I've heard a lot about the academy. I'm excited to finally see it.
Me too. Never been to SciTech before.
Never?
Yeah.
Huh. The different S.H.I.E.L.D. academies don't interact?
Not much. Academy of Communications does, but they're the biggest and focused on data analysis.
You're by far the easiest to get into.
That's where you be, Sky.
Thanks. You and Coulson passed all that, or are you going to help Ward steal their mascot?
We're not going. After we drop you off, Coulson and I have other matters to attend to.
Oh. I think it's about you, Sky. They're going to see if your parents. I don't know, to find information about our parents.
All your PhDs? Oh, no. You need at least one to get through the door.
Whoa, so you have to have one PhD before you can get into the Science Academy.
Uniforms, no rope course, no defined muscularity on anyone.
No marching in place, no IQs in double digits.
Agent Ward, pleasure to have you, sir.
Agent Weaver, there's a list of suspects.
Based on the level of intelligence it would take to put a device together like the one we found, we've narrowed it down to the top 10% of our cadets. I'm worried there's a bad seed.
That guy from the beginning. I don't care. I know he has something to do with it.
Look at them. The popular kids. Who knew?
I do. Come on. Well, we have a minute. I think there's something you want to see.
Wall of Valor.
So you've read about it?
Every S.H.I.E.L.D. facility has a memorial to the agents lost in the line of duty. Must make you guys proud. Just wish I was a part of it.
I'm just saying, everyone here has earned this. They deserve it. I hacked my way in. Feels like I cheated.
All you need to join is a dedication to the greater good.
Coulson saw that in the moment, mate.
Yeah.
What's in that file? It's the truth.
It says who?
Director Fury.
If I hadn't asked, he'd have kept it from me. Kept me from knowing.
And now that you know, you feel better?
Exactly.
Put it away.
There's nothing you can do to change that. I know you want information about what happened to be precise, but at the same time, what if he knows what was happening and then maybe they wiped his memory, so he tells them to wipe his memory so he doesn't know.
He disappeared.
Mm.
Went off here 23 years ago, the day after Avery was closed. A few days ago, a Mexican teenager posted a selfie on his Facebook page. Managed to capture our guy leaving a grocery store in the back.
He's good enough to avoid S.H.I.E.L.D. all these years. He'll know.
And he'll be on the move. We have a short window to intercept.
may have killed Agent Avery.
Or wanted to avoid the same fate.
Find him, we find out. How long till we touch down?
40 minutes. I'll gas the car.
Given recent events,
It makes sense to reflect back on our history.
You can't think of any reason a top student would want to go after you.
I don't trust him. If he looks like a rich, I don't know what am I trying to say. Like he has something to do with it. It looks like his mom and dad is gonna help him out for some reason. That's how it looks. But you looked at him though.
We tend to forget that these organizations, Hydra, Centipede, and AIM, were also made up of extremely brilliant scientists. Men and women who started with the same unlimited potential as you or I.
Yeah, there's someone in that room. I don't know, making a fucking cold gun or something.
Oh, God.
What is happening? Oh shit! So someone is attacking him too? Oh, is he dead? That's already is dead, right? I don't trust this. I'm sure that did hurt me away from. No. Maybe he did something to heal people money or something? Is that it?
I don't want to hear excuses why it didn't work. I have people who do that for me. I just want you to take care of it.
Oh, before he arrives? Oh, this is Quinn, the guy. So he has something to do with it. Okay, now I see it. Someone's trying to impress him just to see if the technology works, so he's trying to use it on people.
He had a hard time adjusting. How old is he?
18. Youngest since you guys. 190 IQ and failing out of high school when we met.
Probably bored out of his mind.
If things went well, we were considering graduating him early, signing him to the sandbox.
Wow. Well, you would love it there.
He doesn't like it here, so I'm afraid he'll wash
Maybe that was the idea. Agent Weaver, keep working with us.
I think that's so they're trying to recruit. I think they're trying to recruit him or something like that.
Let's go talk to Donnie.
Sorry?
Donnie's withdrawn. Might know
Yeah, Fitz can get to him.
He looks up to you. Go hang out with him. Even if he has no clue who might be after him, he could use a friend.
that is a wonderful idea.
Ward has them from time to time. I'll meet you later.
What?
What? It's strategic.
It's adorable.
The Tin Man has a heart after all.
Do you have one of these operations?
No.
Did not think so.
Drinks are on me.
Donnie?
Agent Fitz, sir.
Oh, please, call me Fitz. Mind if I come in? That a design for organic light-emitting diodes?
For active camouflage, I'm thinking.
Camouflage.
These ideas are way beyond what I was toying with in the first few months. You shouldn't keep these big ideas to yourself. You should run them by your instructors.
So you're gonna do what this guy did? Leave S.H.I.E.L.D? Go off the grid? What's your move? I'd hide in the wheel well of a 747 flight from Newark to Singapore.
All right, what's up?
You tell me.
Exactly.
Talking. More than ever.
Because you're not.
You suddenly became active on the Sky investigation?
She's proved herself. Stepped up in a big way. For our team. For you. I know you're having a hard time believing what...
They changed my memories. Who's to say they didn't change more?
But what if he said, I don't know, I was trying to say something. What if he knows that was happening and he told them to change it? Because at the same time, he knows Nick Fury, right?
Do you believe me at least?
Mm.
Do you?
Yes.
Good.
But I'm tired of secrets. So I'm glad we're here. We need to root out all the secrets.
Agent Ward and I have been having sex.
I got him.
I think he knows.
He's headed your way.
Why is it always like when they make movies about like Mexico and all the places like that, they use this crazy yellow filter and shit. Like it's sunny, like you go to the beaches and you guys go on vacation and shit like that, but you go to vacation and it's sunny, but when it comes to movie, you just use that fucking yellow stuff. It's annoying. Oh shit, he's moving like a fucking Spider-Man. Uh-oh. He thinks you're here to kill him. Ooh. Lola's flying.
I'm Agent Coulson with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, thank God. It's about the baby girl, isn't it?
Oh, he knows something.
We were headed into the Hunan province of China. Senior agent called in an 084.
An object of unknown origin. We've dealt with those before.
He said the entire village had died, trying to protect this one. Avery and I were just fresh out of the academy. There were 5 months running the back end until we lost communication with the first team. We went searching. We found the senior agent under a bridge. Okay, he managed to escape with a gunshot wound to the neck, but he bled out. He was still holding on to the 084.
So that Sky.
Poor thing was covered in blood. We thought she was dead, too. But she was just asleep in the dead agent's arms.
The baby? The girl was the 084?
She had powers or something. We never witnessed it. The 5 of us helicoptered the kid off, headed home. After we landed, we started getting crossed off.
Oh.
Torture. Heads bashed in. And when it came down to Avery, she set up a nearly invisible protocol. The foster system was ordered to move the child around every few months.
But they still got to Avery.
She died protecting that secret.
You left town.
Oh, I left everything. I mean, whoever killed that kid's family and all those agents was a force to be reckoned with.
That girl.
Don't tell me a damn thing about her. I don't want to know. You understand?
She's safe. We'll get in the air, drop you somewhere along the route.
Thank you. Bit of advice. Stop digging and stay the hell away from that girl. Because wherever she goes, death follows.
Oh. What is she hiding?
It's best no one knows about this. For Sky's safety and for ours. You can never tell her.
Uh-oh.
Today that carries a terawatt of energy.
Would be, if it worked. I'm close. I built some quarter scale, and they would work.
Something in here is ticking.
A 4-to-1 ratio with scale.
I don't get it. I want to say something that's just gonna be like, maybe he called, maybe...
Sure, it's not going to react as well with the lithium ion, but the cooling effect would surely make up for that discrepancy.
I think he did that so he can, because he couldn't find a, what is it called?
It's insane. But you should show it to Agent Weaver before you test it.
A solution to his problem. So he did all that so he can draw fits and similes right here so they could help him out. Maybe that's why.
It's true what the other guys say. You are the smartest person to come through here.
You see, I think it just told him it just gave him a solution to his problems.
Actually, I'm off to meet the team right now at the boiler room. If you'd like to join.
Maybe later. I'm gonna try to drop some of those changes.
Fitz, I think you just gave him the fucking thing he needed to finish his project.
Tech in Montreal. That's impressive. Whoever built that tech, I could see them moving to level 6 within a year.
Oh, you think it's her?
The boys survived. Yeah. Probably the best thing that's happened to them all year.
Why don't you tell me what you meant by that? And I'll not tell Agent Weaver how eager you were to jump rank over at operations.
I'm just saying they got to meet Agent Fitz. They've been talking about it for weeks.
Weeks. We just came here.
I told you.
Talking about it to whom?
To the other guy. You see?
Fitz, they staged the attacks.
Well, that's
I
nonsense.
told you. That's how I felt because the way they looked at each other.
Relax, I'm out. You're overreacting. He's just a lonely kid. We had a nice little hang session. I actually helped him solve his...
You helped him.
Oh no. That's what you're trying to power. A bigger version of the ice machine. This is very, very dangerous.
It is very, very dangerous. You can see this. I don't know. That small stuff can cause all that. Oh!
We need to go.
I knew it.
But Donnie's a good kid. Just felt isolated. Seth must have befriended him to manipulate him, using him to finish the product. Product? Oh, okay, I think they have a backer. The device. The components are incredibly rare and expensive. Nothing either of them could find in the open market themselves.
Yeah, it was, I said his name already. The guy that was talking on the phone was like, yeah, he wanted to see results.
He and I have the device ready to sell, and we solved the power problem, but look, we ran into some trouble. S.H.I.E.L.D's looking for us now.
Seth.
Nobody know about it.
I don't know the deal's gonna have to change.
We're worried about bad influences. He's the worst there is.
Ian Quinn, you gotta be
Yeah, Quinn.
Thermopile radiation sensors.
Shipped to Seth's father, who's a lawyer.
Quinn Worldwide. Quinn's
Quinn.
buying their technology.
What sleaze? The cadets have no idea he's a criminal.
Can I talk to you for a second? Just 2 seconds.
Mr. Quinn, please, can you send a chopper or something to come and get us? Look, believe me, it's worth it.
Prove it, sir.
There's gonna be a disaster. I don't like this. Is someone gonna die?
How many times have we said we want a chance to do something incredible? Well, this is it. And it comes with a ton of money.
He wants money. He does not.
We haven't run virtual simulations. At this size, with a new power source, it's not safe.
Donnie, you need to grow a pair. And you can't bail on me now.
You're a bad influence.
You knocked Agent Fitz unconscious.
He found this out. And it was your idea to draw him here to fix your damn power source.
I said it. It wasn't because of that. It was just like because the way they looked at each other from the opening scene. You know, it was supposed to say something like, you did this, right? That kind of stuff. But he didn't say nothing, just looked at him suspiciously. Oh.
What happened? Is it a dud? Ian Quinn's not the only one who manipulates people, Sky. We do it all the time. Actually teach it at the academy. It's our trade.
What are you talking about?
I've been keeping something from you. But recently I realized I had no right to do that.
Exactly.
You lied to me.
Agent May and I went down to Mexico City to talk to somebody. Somebody who knows where you came from.
Tell me.
The agent who dropped you at St. Agnes was not you.
Exactly.
She was killed trying to protect you. 24 years ago, an entire S.H.I.E.L.D. team in a small village were massacred.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Go into the fucking car.
I'll be down. We did it. It worked.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. It's getting bigger. Exactly. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Look, Quinn specifically said he needed a working apparatus to come and pick us up. All the money in the world won't matter if we're dead.
Yeah.
Please.
How bad is this gonna get? Bad. Can you reach the North Campus parking garage? We think Donnie Gill and his device may be trapped in the center of the storm. That's not far from where I am. I can get there.
Shit, I just... Oh, you cannot get there. Nope.
Yeah, I can't get there. Is there any other way to get to Donnie?
I think... Why am I so really mad about the boiler room? The secret hideout? I don't know. Shit. Is that gonna stable? I don't know.
Okay, that should do it.
Oh! Did you get struck by lightning and stuff? I think Seth is dead. and he's gonna blame himself. Shit. What about the machine? I think it's dead. And Danny's gonna blame himself. He was trying to stop it. He was trying to stop the stuff.
Come on, no! No.
Like, yeah, I did that. I'm the shit.
My only friend is dead because of me.
I don't know what else to say.
Then don't say anything.
Oh shit.
Did, you hear what I said in Mexico?
What, specifically?
He knows.
Me,
Yeah, I heard. I trust you know what you're doing.
you told her, didn't
I
you?
had to.
Must have destroyed her to hear all that.
That's the thing about Sky. Her lifelong search led to stories of murder, and now it's too difficult to continue. Her story ends here. But you know what she said?
Tell me.
She said no. Her story started here. The question is, when you do, how do you respond? Who do you become?
Oh fucking hell. Oh shit, it's gonna be fucking devilish and evil. See that fucking smirk?
Seth, I've got to say you have exceeded my expectations. We're on to you. Who is this?
You know who that is.
Never actually met, but familiar with the work. That the first time your aircraft drifts over any country allied with
They will blow you they will blow you down.
This is a courtesy call. Well, thank you, Agent Coulson. And I have a message for you.
Oh.
The clairvoyant told me to say hello.
Who was this clairvoyant, you know? Who was this clairvoyant? Like, what does the clairvoyant want? For me, like, the opening scene, I'm just gonna say, like, you can tell, like, those two boys know each other. Because, like, you're telling me no one noticed him sitting at that fucking pool. And then they come inside, they tried to, like, you know, swim and stuff like that. I was like, okay, what is this? And then when the pool was freezing over, he was trying to leave. He was doing something on his laptop the whole time. You know, what is his name? Danny was doing something on his laptop the whole time, and then it was like, you know, and then when what is his name? Sith, his leg was cut in the ice and stuff like that when the thing freezed over, and then when he came outside, the way he looked at Danny was like, it was looking at Danny, and then in my mind, I was trying to say something. I was like, is he gonna say you did this? Because I was like, okay, what is he gonna say? Is he gonna say you did this, you did this, you did this? But he didn't say nothing. He just looked at him, and then Danny looked at him, and then there was this type of, like, what is it called? I don't know, like maybe an agreement or something like that, or a acknowledgement of, like, okay, you see, it's gonna work, you know, that kind of stuff, instead of like in rage of, like, why are you here, you know, that kind of stuff, like, why are you here, why are you here the whole time? Because that's how it felt for me. It doesn't feel like they didn't know each other. That's how the whole time I was just looking at him like, you did that. You did that. You know what's happening here. And then the thing is, the what is it called? Fitz. Fitz and Simmons go back to the academy, and then they just keep boasting. What is it called? Yeah, they're trying to, like, you know, the hierarchy, like, we in our own things, like, because he says something like, you have to have a PhD to get into the science academy, right? And you have to have one to get into the academy. But it's quite crazy. Like, I don't know. You know, they want the best of the best anyway. So, and then, you know, Fitz and what is his name? Ward was like, which one is the least artist to get into? And I think that's gonna be this. That's gonna be for Sky. I think it's like science. No, that's like no. That's like computer stuff. I don't know, wherever. And there was something I was trying to say too, like when Ward was like really when Ward I said Ward, Coulson was reading his chart about like what happened to him in Tahiti. In my mind, I feel like I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to put this, or I don't know. It may not. I was trying to say like maybe he knew what happened to him, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But what I'm trying to say is there was a scene where you know what, I cannot say because he's part of Shield, the person it was before, right? Because when from episode 1 to now, when people talk about when people talk to Coulson about things, right? The way Coulson hacked, like they always say like they always say this is not the Coulson we know, right? This is not the Coulson that follows the rules. So when I say that, maybe Coulson may know what's happening, and it was like, you know what, he follows the rules. He knows everything's happening. He knows Fury, right? He knows that person. And I think sometimes like it feels like he's going to be someone, the old version of himself. We'll know what's happening here. We'll know, like, you know, he's gonna go by the books and do everything in his power to save someone. And this new person, this new Coulson, is a new different person because like they did something to him. The drugs they gave to him changed his DNA or something like that, or the person is the person within himself and his characteristics of what is going to do before. So the person it was before is quite greedy and what is it called? You know, it lies and do all that and that kind of stuff. Like, but like, so not like it lies like that, but like Shield itself is always is built on lies and secrecy. But it seems like, you know, like when they say no men, you know, when they go on missions and stuff like that, there's no backup, you know. But for now, this Coulson really cares about his team a lot, that he doesn't leave them behind. He's always going back for them because like I don't know, his humanity is like, you know, is there and everything and everything after that. But like I'm just saying, like what happened to him, he knows about that. Maybe, you know, he was stabbed, right, in the chest. But what happened to him, right? The old Coulson will be really, I don't know, be okay with it. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The old Coulson, they keep saying like, oh, this is not the Coulson, this is not the Coulson. The old Coulson will be okay with that, you know. And because the way they keep saying like, oh, this is not the Coulson we know, you know, there was a time, you know, when the I don't know which episode was that, the Shatari stuff, when the guy was like shaking his hands and then they were talking when at the end of the episode, I don't know, maybe it's episode 2, episode 3, or episode 2 or episode 5, I don't know which one was that, the Shatari element stuff, the Shatari episode, and then the guy was like, this is not the Coulson I know, and then it says something, they may take this plane from you, and then Coulson said let them try. And then the way this guy looked at Coulson was like, you are that kind of person that follows the rule, even though they take something away from you. You said, oh yeah, that's the rules and that's the stuff, right? But now you said let them try, you know. And that's why it feels like maybe he may not know, but like what it did to him, he may not know, and everything has changed. But like the old him, if the old him was there, he was going to appreciate that. I don't know. He's gonna follow the rules, maybe or maybe not. Because that's how I feel about that. And then the other guy, the what is it called, Sith? I says, yeah, Sith, yeah, Sith. And then when they're like when he was talking to Ward and about something, because like it feels like a person who wants, I don't know, money. You know, I was saying before, I was like, yeah, maybe maybe his mom and dad's gonna come bail him out, but that's not the case. It feels like someone's gonna break the rules and do things unethical, because maybe that's how I saw him. Because the moment you see that, I was like, you feel like a not bad person, but like a bad boy, that kind of stuff. And him, what is it called? Danny, and then when he made miniature version of that when they were in the lecture room, and then when they were talking about that. Because I said it before too. I was like, wait, what is this? I was just supposed to correlate with what's happening here, because at the end of the day, that's not that, like, why would someone try to what is it called, attack you? But at the same time, like, I had to put it from my perspective. It is school full of genius, their brain, it's something, right? Someone will want to arm you because you are the best of the best. You don't know, maybe the position I'm going for, you're going for the same position, so I gotta do something to stop you from getting the things I want. Because when what is his name, I keep saying what is his name, when this, never mind, Ward was like talking to that girl, I don't know, and then it's like, when they were talking, because the way she said it, there was a language she used. Oh, that's the best thing that's the best thing that has ever happened to him. Maybe that's what she said though, but like, I don't know, not to say, but that's what she said. And then it made you feel like, okay, it's a competition. She wanted to go to the sandbox, because when they keep saying, like, there was like, oh yeah, maybe we're gonna what is it called, he's gonna graduate early so he can go to the sandbox. And then you can see like, oh, and Fitz Simmons was like, oh, that's gonna be good for him. That's a really, it's fast. He's advancing fast, and I think that's the thing. And at the same time, it feels like people trying to recruit him. Maybe the bad people trying to recruit him. So, or maybe they're trying to like, okay, if we get this boy, or if she'd get this boy, maybe something is good at what it does. Is good at what it does. So they're trying to take him out. Maybe that's that. But I don't know. But at the same time, it feels like that from the beginning, because that's how it felt from the beginning. But from that, and I was saying something too, like, ooh, sorry. I was saying something about like what is it called? There was the way the interaction between them, because this, like, it doesn't have friends. What is the name? Danny doesn't have friends. But like the way the episodes were developing and everything was like coming to life, it felt like they wanted him there. So I said it before, like, he made those situations up, because when they were talking too, he made those situations up so he can lower what is his name, Fitz and Simmons to the school, so Fitz can help him out with his problems of, not to say the problems, but like just singular, the battery for the code machine, right? And then when they were talking, because he needed what is it called? I don't know how that happens, because they know, like, okay, yeah, the rightful person who can talk to this boy is going to be Fitz, regardless of anything, because he's a scientist and he's a nerd. He's quite, like, weird in the sense of, like, not in a bad way, but like, why would you say that in a bad way? That's dumb. Weird. Not that, and then the only person who can talk to him is just Fitz, and then him doing that to lower them here so they can help him out, just to to help him with the batteries and stuff like that. And then I think Fitz giving him the what is it called, not giving him, just telling him, like, you can do this and this and this and this to improve the battery stuff, right? And it makes you really see that. And then at the same time, I was like, okay, that's what's happening here. And then Quinn, you know what? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just say what you want to say. Quinn needs, why do Quinn needs that? You know what? Never mind. He's working for the clairvoyant, so they take anything. They use any weapon. They try to do, maybe it's gonna be something menacing or something bad. So maybe because they're trying to, like, coin, just trying to make a disaster so the government can they can come and save the day. So I don't know. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. You know what? I don't think so. If they do that, is that something? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. But I don't think so. He works for the clairvoyant, maybe. And where's what is her name? Is it where is what is no, I forgot her name. You know what? Never mind. Reina. Where's Reina? Because the last, oh yeah, she's in the prison. Dummy. She was taken. Yeah, right. And I was like that, and I think sometimes like it's more. I don't think this is the thing. Wait, hold on. I need to go back because my brain. Maybe I was. So, Seth was working for Quinn. So Seth Seth, he needs someone to build that machine. Because there's much money into that. So he befriend Danny. He manipulate Danny or trying to tell him so you can be my friend and stuff like that. Because I think Danny was gonna do it regardless of what happened because that's the only friend he ever has. And then he was going to do it regardless of that because at the end of the day that's what happened, right? And Quinn wants to see the product and everything, and that's happening. And then when that happened, and then when what is his name? He doesn't want to do it in the first place. He just need a friend. That's the thing. He wants friends. He want a friend, but like Sith was like, you gotta help me with this shit. You gotta help me. Da 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 da. There's gonna be much money into that. I was like, no. I think that's the only thing. He just need a friend, and I think he used that against him. Of him not having friends, and then he's like, you know what, you can be my friends and we can do all this. And he was like saying some stuff to him to do that for him, and then at the end of the day Seth died. He's gonna internalize that as he made that happen. He was at fault because that's what was happening. You can see that in his eyes when they were like trying to bring Seth back to life. He was like, he felt like he was at fault, but it was not. It was Seth. By the same time, like he was isolated. Like literally, that's the only thing he could do because he was isolated from everything that's happening in this world. Everything that was happening right there, he was isolated. There was a lot of things that was happening. He doesn't have friends that much, and then the one friends that he had tell him to do something, he was going to do it regardless because he wants to make friends and mingle around those people and then feel free to be part of the organization, right? And that's the only thing. I don't blame him that much. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, because he did this and then this happened. No, I didn't blame him that much because he was just a kid he made a mistake. That's how we're gonna put it. And what is his name? Coulson going to. There's a big thing about like Sky this season. I was like seeing what happened to her parents and everything that's happening. The man that was running away, that man was like, I was ready to take myself out because he felt like he was like, wait, why are you guys following me? I don't know you. You're here to kill me too? Because he was like, he was ready to take the poison. He was like, is that cyanide? Yeah, cyanide pills and stuff like that. He was ready to take it, and then and it's like, why are you running? And then when Coulson said we're here for something, it's like, oh, you're here for the girl. We are from S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's like, you're here for the girl. And then literally him saying like, okay, Sky being the 08 really opens up like the possibility of who Sky is as a person, because at the end of the day it's a mystery though. Like, and then in my mind, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not going to lie. Like in my mind, like what made I'm trying to think about that. What makes what is his name? Coulson says, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take Sky because I know what happened. I know the opening scene, everything was, I don't know how to explain that, because the opening scene was Sky, and from the episode 1 was Sky following the rising tide, right? Following Mike, following Mike and trying to see, that's how they all met. But like, it doesn't make sense. You know what? I'm gonna just put it that way. I'm gonna leave that alone because I'm having a question with that. Like, why? What makes Coulson say, you know what? Just come and join this team and that kind of stuff. We watched the thing. Never mind. But Sky being the '08, like Sky just being like, something valuable to some people. Like literally, he said they went into a province in China to what is it called? To go see the what is it called? '04, a person of interest or something of no value. No, that's not what it means. Something of no name or something like that. I don't know. But and nothing being a child, and literally says like all someone like really targeting, like as a targeting everyone. Like it makes you really think like what is Sky's background? Who is Sky's parents? Like what happened to them? Or like are they alive, or are they like what is it called? Are they the one like looking for her, in the sense of like, are they like killing everyone who knows something about her? It's just like, just to find a daughter, or like the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents go into that place to kidnap the child, and then the person, our parents were like the one killing. Like I was like, you trying to steal my daughter from me, that kind of stuff. Is that it, or maybe it's the other way around? Just trying to, S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to protect Sky from her parents. Maybe that's that. I don't know. But her, so what is it? Does she have powers and stuff like that? I don't want to go into like, there's a lot of episodes, so that's why. I know there's something going to happen, but I don't know. It's really, I don't know. It's getting there. Like from now, like I'm starting to like really enjoy the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Episode 1, that was that. Episode 2, yeah, but like now it's getting somewhere. And when what is it called? Coulson was like, I don't want to keep secrets, and you start seeing that because of the secret they kept from him. The last episode of him finding out what happened to him with Tahiti and stuff like that. Him, literally telling Sky really shows how he has grown as a person, or how he has evolved as the leader of the group. Because like, at the same time, like, before, when you see the episodes, yeah, like when you see episode 1, when Sky asked about like, oh, have you said this? It's like, no, we don't want to say it because he's trying to keep secrets. And then now he sees how much, he sees himself in his space. He sees himself in her. Like literally, they kept a secret from me, and I didn't know that. So now I don't have to keep this from you, because it's not okay. It's not nice, right? And I really do like that, because he just feels like, okay, I don't have to keep this from you. It's okay if I tell you. It's okay to feel this pain. It's okay it's okay. Make your own opinion about that. Make your own decision and cry and do all that. But at the same time, that's the only thing I could do, right? And I feel like this episode it's getting somewhere. I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of the episode. At the end of this season 1, I know it's gonna be something big, but I cannot wait. Yeah, I think that's it for this. You know what? Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Olu, and if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye.